Welcome to another episode of Liberty Lake Wildlife. We've got this porcupine coming up the draw, and he's followed by a snowshoe hare. You can see that they've now turned to their normal summer coloration. They're quite common up there now. And let's get you an update on the cinnamon cub. As you remember, it was injured. I haven't seen it now for 3 weeks, so I am assuming that it succumbed to its injuries, which I suspect may have been a gunshot wound. Somebody might have taken a gunshot, a pot shot at it as it was running away. But here's an enhanced video at night, and you can see how slowly he's moving. His sibling, though, is doing very well. He's been around a couple times by himself now, and you can see here in this short clip that he's quite spry. He's following his injured buddy down the hill. Moose have been very prevalent in the last several weeks. I did run into one that on the way up, and I wanted to get a photograph and some video, but as soon as I got my camera out, he or she started stamping his feet, so I decided that I better get out of there. He looked a little agitated. There's a male and a female, and they're both quite large. I'm expecting that the female is pregnant, so hopefully we'll have some moose calves up there pretty soon, so it'll be prudent to stay aware of the mother moose and the babies, because she'll be quite aggressive if you run into them. There's plenty of forage up there for all the animals now, which makes it a little bit tenuous when I go up to the camera, because I can't really see what's up ahead. The male moose will be adding about a pound of antlers a day at this point. I don't know how big the racks will get, but they grow very fast in the spring and the summer. There's the male going by. You can see those little nubs right there. Those are the antlers coming back with just a little bit of velvet on top. He gave us a nice view on my third camera that I just put up recently. Here is a nice example of a moose track. You can always tell because they're like two crescents pointed at each other, and they're much larger than any deer tracks you'll find. And speaking of deer, this deer goes by slowly in the alert mode. That whitetail is sticking straight up, so I've never seen one walking with a tail up like that. The male deer are having their antlers coming back as well. And 3 weeks ago, this buck had barely anything showing, and now you can see that the antlers are quite prominent. He seems to be curious about the camera. You can see the bugs and flies that are following the buck around, and that's why he's flicking his tail back and forth, trying to get them to go away. And this is up at the new camera. The deer were checking it out as well. Last month I had the camera up there attacked by the black cub, and this month it's the deer that are giving it a going over. I grew up in Upper Michigan, and I always loved to hear the ruffed grouse or partridge drumming in the spring. And I was pretty excited to hear one up at the camera. I'm not sure if the drumming was from a spruce grouse or a rough grouse, but this spruce grouse definitely was checking it out. This raven let me get very close to it as it was feeding on a dead goose that I found about a half mile from the lake. I've found 2 dead geese up there, which were probably killed by a coyote or cougar. The Kalispel tribe has a research program going on where they're trying to see if hazing or teasing mountain lions will keep them away from human entanglements. This mountain lion was tranquilized 11 miles from Liberty Lake up toward Mount Spokane, and she was found to be pregnant. They released her, and she was very healthy and spry when she took off. So we'll be having mountain lion cubs up in that area pretty soon. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.